receivers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
They close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can.
Touchdown, Western Kentucky. They get it into the end zone to pay off that.
Offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Topper. Snagged in the end zone and give them 6. Really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Using his feet to buy time. I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
Don't touch me. Yeah, bro, he did. Yeah, he's yeah, it's clear. He hates his job, bro. He hates his job. Yeah. It's clear, he said. Yeah, he's late as fuck. Oh my god, this bitch is so sorry. Shut the fuck up, nigga, before I shoot your ass. What was on? Yo, who's doodling, son? Niggas doodling mad loud, yo. That shit funny as fuck. Yo, who's doodling, yo? Your doodles are mad loud, yo. That was crazy. That nigga is from Palm Beach. You could tell he's from the real Palm Beach though, like probably like Palm Beach Island somewhere, or like Jupiter or some shit. Yeah, I think Jupiter considered West Palm Beach, right? Backfield's creative. Hey, what the fuck? What's up with this? Yeah, Dizo. Yeah, Dizo. Yeah, Dizo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't, Dizo. I ain't repeating that shit. I'm not repeating that shit. It's tripping in this bitch. She's definitely gonna cheat on you, yes. And AIDS. AIDS, that. Bro, you got $1 billion, bro. Just go buy a new dick, bro. come on, bro. These bitches getting BBLs and shit, bro. Go get you a 6-incher, bro. Go get you a 10-incher. Like, you feel me? Like, going through that. Yeah. Dre got it. I was gonna say, it's probably plenty more niggas out there that people don't know about. What's the flappy disc? Why do you keep saying that? Oh, it's not like rock. Yeah. Nah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that makes sense. A 3. Ben diagnosed him with main character syndrome.
Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Western Kentucky's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting he's
got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. So FIU's offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting abilities.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Got a man. It's Owens. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. FIU pushing tempo. To the air, it's Jenkins. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
You're right, though, DJ. You're right.
Wants to adjust the
His
pattern.
job is too serious. His job is too serious.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
They did a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hart. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feel this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Hilltoppers have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. They'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. What a finish it with a touchdown.
This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position.
Pray for his asshole.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Makes the quick grab.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He'll do it himself. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Bro, are you still there?
Western Kentucky is on top. We put one in the books. Let's
You
have a
with
look
the
at our
new
game
season?
summary.
You gotta get that bitch cussing nigga down, bro. God damn, you got a real bad.
They are lined up and ready to
Yeah,
go and
bro.
get things started here in the second.
For 10 years, never got there. He had to be in that bitch cussing.
This offense had a
he
little
had to be
extra
talking
time to think
crazy.
about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. And a missed opportunity on
The
third
deep,
down
what?
as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They get to him as he throws. The sure hands, it's Mack. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down.
That's the craziest shit.
Back to pass. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
No fucking way.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. He's got it down the middle. Off to the races to the right. The 30, the 20. He's up, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, FIU.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some.
And the Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option to give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The Hilltoppers are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Hilltoppers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking for room. It's Hart. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. And into the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hilltoppers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can...
Touchdown, Western Kentucky. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground.
Been really talking to me.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's McNeil.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. FIU will line up to punt. Nestles it in at the 35. And the returner will be dragged down. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Hart. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Lost a throw. He's working against the clock. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Topper. Snagged in the end zone and give them 6.
And how big big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. To the ground with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Heaves it on the run. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter.
Oh, you got him dead?
Couldn't quite connect.
Oh,
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
Patriots, I don't think it's so good.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Hilltoppers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. And now it's fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Using his feet to buy time. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man, it's Barry. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Turning it on. An explosive play. He's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short. Got it set up on the outside. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here.
Fucking 5 1-on-1 and ass and 5v5. That's what I be lost at.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, and on third and goal that time, the best news was he didn't take a sack. He was trying to scramble around and find somebody in the end zone. Nobody was there. He gets it back and gets what he can get. And so now you're still down close, and it's decision time for the head coach. Do you go for it, or do you settle for 3?
Touchdown, WKU. Fitted in the window for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Pulls it in, it's McNeil. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. FIU pushing tempo. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He uncorks one deep. And he's got it inside the 35. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 20. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Them niggas leaving them out for the drive.
20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is hard to see with Taj.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. A strike downfield. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Bring in the heat. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. That's the 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Panthers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14.
Western Kentucky, 28. Florida International, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time.
Oh my
This will be picked
God.
off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Looking down the middle, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Panthers. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with this target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Gonna look downfield again. Finds his man. It's Henry. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Hilltoppers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hilltopper. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. The short hands, it's Stone. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack.
There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Stone. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Oh, bitch, that's just how it feels.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but